The Australian players out there because they're 4 down. Steve Waugh is in. The pitch is good. Not a problem there. But plenty of problems for the batsman. And that's how Mike Valletta went. Martin Snedden just getting the ball to go away a little. Valletta was giving it the glide down through the vacant slip area. And he's now back in the pavilion.
Looks like we might be going to have 5 overs of off spin from both Patel and Bracewell.
That one's gone flying away down towards square leg. They don't bowl in full tosses. He's hanging onto his back for some reason. Looks as if he might have stretched something in the back.
Maybe just the heat. Maybe just getting his concentration back. But no, he's calling to the rooms there at the moment. There's definitely something wrong. So I think it's the heat.
That was a nice delivery for the batsman, that one. Nice high full toss.
Safely between the two men. There's no man at deep square, but there is a deep mid-wicket. There's something to infuse the crowd.
Steve Waugh taking a couple of deep breaths. I think with the off-spinners bowling at the moment and taking so many quick singles in this heat, it does get weary on the body. Those deep breaths have to be taken to keep that concentration up, keep the air going through, the blood going through the veins.
Hadley has been brought back. Splendid stroke. I know there'll be a lot of people who'll throw up their hands in horror at seeing a stroke like that, because they'll say it's not a test match stroke. Well, it's not meant to be. A glorious piece of cricket. Two great shots from these two players in this over. One by Jones through mid-wicket. And now a glorious drive through extra cover by Stephen Waugh.
That often that Richard Hadley's had a welcome as such back into an attack. Beautiful shot from Stephen Waugh. Lovely partnership being built here at the moment.
Got him. Martin Snedden gets the breakthrough that New Zealand really needed after having Australia 4 for 39. Jones and Waugh had got them right back into the game, but now Martin Snedden has broken that partnership.
I think probably a lack of concentration due to the heat more than the ball doing a lot. Did appear to come back a little bit off the seam, but Dean Jones, I think, suffering from heat there more than anything else. Australia 5 for 127.
Greg Dyer, the wicketkeeper, now joins Stephen Waugh. Now he brings the spinner back, Bracewell.
Waugh on 49. He gets it. 74 deliveries, a magnificent ovation.
Waugh, that's what he's good for. He certainly does know how to bat, and congratulations on a fine half-century.
Dodemaide, Taylor, McDermott and Whitney to come. So the fireworks begin. Tremendous responsibility for Stephen Waugh, who's played superbly today. It's well played.
Well, he's got that away. That brings up the 150, and they're looking for a third. They scramble home. It's about 80 metres to get that one back anywhere near the stumps. A gamble on the arm.
Well placed. It beats them all. Let's go. Listen to that roar.
And don't the big crowd at the MCG love it? They love the green and gold. There go the flags. And they'll be hoping that they can do that at Stubbs tonight. That's one. That's through the gap. And it beats two. There wasn't much you could do about that, Jeff Crow. Ball just dribbles into the gutter. That's a boundary.
It's a good performance.
5 runs and over equals 250 for 200. So if they can get that run rate now up above the 3.99, somewhere up around 4.2, 4.3, you're going to have a score of 220. And War at the crease, every chance.
Well played. It's beautifully struck. 5 for 175. Seven overs to be bowled. Martin Snedden has the ball. Snedden, his 9th over. Dyer, he takes charge. That's beautiful. He'll hit the sideboard on the full. A magnificent straight hit. 2 metres either way, and it was 6.
Well, the black cloth draped over the front of the perforated mesh that normally is a white sight screen. We use a white ball in a one-day game. And this is a perfect one-day shot. Straight, no one down there. The elevation just right. And look at that. What a shot. And that brings up...
I'm afraid that's very ambitious. Whitney comes from far too wide on the bowling crease to get anything like that against the left-hander. I reckon that would have been going down outside leg stump.
Going way down leg side.
The umpire's job is to make certain the ball's going to hit the stumps. Michael Whitney's chance of getting an LBW is going to be immeasurably improved if he decides to bowl closer into the stumps against the left-hander. When he's bowling from right out on the edge of the bowling crease, the angle is tremendous by the time the ball gets down there and then continues to cut to the leg side. Well run. But not quick enough. He ran across there, gathered it in, threw the stumps down, and the first wicket is down. John Wright looked surprised, but he looked to be coasting towards the end. Scooted away for the single.
John Wright and Andrew Jones have been running very well between wickets. And John Wright just taking it far too easily. On that occasion was out by a good metre.
1 for 47. Deepak Patel is the new batsman.
It's down the ground. And Jones is a fine player. You can't hit much straighter than that. Right under the side screen.
It's a good shot in any cricket, straight down the ground, usually a mid-off and a mid-on. Hit it straight, clear the bowler, straight under the side screen. Whitney out wide, picks that up beautifully, and look out, umpire, I'm on my way. Here we are.
Got in, round his legs. Michael Whitney with that angle. Patel across, and finally he hits leg stump. And it's 2 for 79.
Well, Whitney, I guess most of the summer has been trying to hit the leg stump. He's got every opportunity from out that wide. Actually, the man most likely to lose his leg stump was Andrew Jones at the non-striker end. He does shuffle across the crease, but Deepak Patel, he loses the leg stump. He's on his way, bowled Whitney for 12. Score 2 for 79.
Martin Crowe replaces Deepak Patel. Bowled by Whitney for 12. Stephen Waugh to continue. Be close if he hits them. And his overthrows. Probably only two. Two overthrows. If that had hit, it would have been a photo finish.
So I guess you've got to have a go. You pick up, you can sense whether or not the batsman's going to make his ground. Watch it again, War the bowler. Martin Crowe works it to square leg. Valletta picks up, throws. And had he hit, it would have been even a little bit better than a photo finish. I think he'd have been out by about a metre. But there, the responsibility of someone on the other side of the wicket to back up.
Peter Taylor to bowl his second over. A big question from Peter Taylor by Peter McConnell. Had a good look. With a pitch in line.
That was a flattish one. It was probably just going down the leg side. That's a plead, not an appeal. Have a look at that. There's the comparison. Almost neck and neck now. The difference is still just the wickets.
This was a time when Waugh and Jones were playing very well. The Australians, as far as the run rate is concerned, just getting on top this last half an hour.
Over the top. And that one's going to thunder into the fence.
Well, it didn't clear cover by all that much. It was a fine piece of bowling. New Zealanders realising the brakes were on. Went for over the top. The catch was a call. Just cleared cover and raced away for four. Craig McDermott coming back into the attack, and rightly so.
He's out. Caught it mid-on. Tony Dottermaid is the man there. And I think he might have been just fooled a little by a slower ball from Craig McDermott.
Well, what a blow. McDermott doing just what his captain needs. Fairly expensive first spell. And it was, in fact, the slower ball. McDermott, a very fast bowler. Hitting through the wrists, not forward at the point of contact, the face of the blade through. Dottermaid taking a pretty simple catch in the finish at mid-on. So that's the end of Andrew Jones, a fine half-century, 59. New Zealand 3 wickets down for 121.
Jeff Crowe, the New Zealand skipper, arrives at the crease with his team needing a good score from him.
Very close indeed here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. You can feel the tension just starting to build up. A little buzz around the ground. Great catch. That could be a match winner. Taylor, who's bowled beautifully for 7 over. That is a classic catch. Dived away to his left. Crowe out. Caught and bowled Taylor for 9. A gem of a catch.
When things are not going right, these sort of things tend to happen. Fantastic catch by Peter Taylor, getting rid of the New Zealand captain. Diving away to his left. Jeff Crowe caught and bowled Taylor 9. New Zealand have lost their 4th wicket for 138. Other than 1 per delivery required by New Zealand. Tony Dottermaid, 8.1 overs, none for 22.
Got him. Tried to angle it. Dottermaid through the defence of Tony Blaine. And we have a cricket match. Beautiful piece of bowling.
And New Zealand lose their 5th wicket. Half their batsmen now back in the pavilion. And that's what Australia needed. They're right back in the match now. Dottermaid getting his 1st wicket. Playing over the top of that delivery. New Zealand have lost their 5th wicket with 157 on the board.
Richard Hadley, one of the all-time great all-rounders, strode to the wicket to join Martin Crowe. Peter Taylor He'll bowl his 10th and final over. And that's byes. Or is it an outside edge, but it's going to be 4. 4 byes. And Dotty made to bowl his 10th and final over. Got him! Well, Tony Dotty made his 10th over. And ties Crowe to hit through mid-wicket and knocked him over.
Tony Dottermaid, since arriving on the Australian side the latter part of this summer, has bowled superbly. He's done that again tonight. He's taken his 2nd wicket for 25, and what better wicket for Australia than the ace of the Kiwi batting Martin Crowe. Australia really have a fantastic chance now. New Zealand losing their 6th wicket with 168 on the board.
John Bracewell counting the fieldsmen.
Oh, good shot. Bracewell's a player of courage and determination, and he smashed that back past McDermott.
Well, if you saw Michael Whitney having a chat to himself just a while ago, you'll probably see John Bracewell also having a chat to himself. That was well timed. 37 required off 32 deliveries. So it's not quite down to a runner ball yet. Bracewell will probably still be looking for a boundary or 2.
Caught. Bracewell goes. Australia have struck. McDermott has got through in these last 6 overs for Border. 6 for 180. Now becomes 7 for 180.
And Bracewell does have a tendency to hit across the ball, try and loft it on the onside, which is what he did then, and just got a thick outside edge to David Boone. The 7th man is down with the score at 180.
There's been a mid-wicket conference between the new batsman, Martin Snedden, a left-hander, and Richard Hadlee, also a left-hander. Snedden to take strike after that dismissal of John Bracewell. Dermott is the bowler. It's in the air, fielder under it. Steve Waugh takes it safely. Martin Snedden has gone. He was the hitter, the designated hitter for New Zealand. Hadlee now will have to take over. 61,000 people, less the New Zealand contingent, have gone mad here at the MCG.
And Snedden trying to hit straight. He's doing the right thing in that regard. He just couldn't get enough bat on it. It was just short of a length. That caused him to sky the ball more than he would have liked. I'm sure he was looking to drill it flat down the ground. Gave Stephen Waugh plenty of time to get under it. It's 8 for 188.
Stuart Gillespie is the new batsman. And there's a certain tightness about that smile. Here's McDermott. Oh, it's a great shot. That's the one he wanted. They pulled the man up from deep fine leg. For the first time, McDermott is straight on the leg stump, and that is the boundary New Zealand had to have. I don't think any of this enormous crowd would have thought we'd have got to this stage. The 50th over and the last over about to be bowled, and 13 runs required by Stuart Gillespie and Richard Hadlee, and possibly by Ewan Chatfield.
So I reckon they'll be looking for a single off the first ball. That's what New Zealand wanted. Single from Gillespie brings Hadley on strike. 5 balls to come, 12 needed. They've got to get a boundary. Once again, fine leg comes up into the circle. That's Craig McDermott. So that's a danger area for Australia. They don't want anything down leg side. They'll get 2. Keeps Hadley on strike. That was very good cricket there from Richard Hadley. He realised he couldn't smash that away to the boundary, and he just guided it away into an area where he knew he could get 2. He's not only a skillful cricketer, he's a very thoughtful one.
It's the single from that, and the roar goes up from the crowd now that Hadley's away from the strike. For 3 balls, and Gillespie has strike. Warner is shuffling his men around. He's handled things brilliantly out there.
Stewie Gillespie will have to go.
He tried for it, but Waugh bowled it magnificently right in the block hole. Just choked him off.
8 from 2 balls required now. So it really does have to be 2 boundaries for New Zealand to win.
Peter Taylor catches it. And although Chatfield will come out, the Australians have won this match unless they do something extraordinarily silly by bowling a no ball. It's been a terrific effort. And Stephen Waugh was game enough there to keep the ball right up to the back of Richard Hadley.
Yes, they've learned a hell of a lot from that World Cup competition. Richard Hadley backs off to give himself some room, and it was the slower ball again from Stephen Waugh. He mixes his pace beautifully. Peter Taylor absolutely delighted to pounce that one. Australia have virtually got the 2 points unless they happen to bowl a no ball or a wide. It'll be Gillespie on strike. And Ewan Chatfield has come out, no helmet, hasn't even bothered to put the gloves on. And he's just saying to Stewie Gillespie, well, hit one and I guess we just keep running.
Take the single, and that is it. That is a splendid win for Alan Border and his team, and beautifully played by